So for some of you, just as I've said, who did not attend the class, you can go back and you will see from the beginning, because what we did that day, that from the beginning to the end, so we put some design together. So you can go back to the video and watch it. So this is what we go through. That was on Tuesday. And for those of you who really, submit your homework, really, I'm so happy, because I believe that, my energy or my strength towards you guys didn't go in there. And I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed for what you did. I must confess to you, I'm really impressed, which means you are getting it. So that's nice. I just want you people to keep it up. So today we are going to do another design. So let me share the design that we are going to be doing today. So this is the design that I hope that you people are seeing it. So this is the design we will go through this night. So we are going to design this together, and it's very simple. By the look of things, it's really, really, really very simple. And I believe that even though without doing anything, I believe that a lot of you can do this. I'm sure. That's for sure. A lot of you can do this. But for the sake of those who are still among us, who have not yet get it, so we are going to be doing this together. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head towards the Microsoft Word. Let me head towards Microsoft Word. I'm going to create another document. So don't forget, I have to go to my layouts, and I will come to my size. That is A4, because I'm working on A4. Then I can also increase, the size of my design view. Yeah, I can always increase or do that on this button, and at the down right side here, I can always do that. So now I've chosen A4. So the next thing for us to do now is to look at what they call the design view, so that we know exactly what we want to do. So let's go back to our design view. So this is our design view. So we want to create a table that look similar, or that look exactly as this one. So So we are going to create a table that looks similar to this one. So the first thing we should notice that we have almost 3 sections on this one. So these are the first one. That is from here to here. These are the first section. Then from here, sorry, from this place to this place, this is another, section. This is another section. Then I think the last section will be from down here. So this will be the last section. So then one thing, if we are working, one thing also we should always have in mind is that whatever we are doing, we should mind how the thing is being, designed. If you look at this line here, is straight. It's very, it's rhymed with the table, with the what is down here. So they are rhymed. They are in the same line. Not that this one, for example, like this one will be here, see, or it will be here like this. No, it must be rhymed, in the same line with the table, because it makes our work look very nice when we justify them, when we put them in a straight line. Well, anyway, it depends on what we are doing. So now let's go back to the empty. Let's go back. Empty. So the first thing we need to do, we have layouts, we have gotten our A4. So the first thing we need to do, so the first thing we need to do here. So the first thing we need to do here is that we need to insert a table. We need to insert a table. Okay. Let's insert table. That's the 2 table. This is not the actual table. No, this is not the actual table. So what we are going to do now is to go to our test box. So we need to insert a text box in there. Okay. We need to insert the text box. Then we also come to the second table, and then we need to also insert the text box in there. Okay, so as you can see, we have insert the text box. So I'm going to clean. I'm going to clean it. I'm going to clean it. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now, for the sake of time, so I'm going to begin, insert those, what do you call it, in the other table. So the first thing I'm going to do is to copy all this information. I'm going to copy them. Then I'm going to copy the information, then go back to the other box. I'm going to paste it. I'm going to paste it. I'm going to, because there are different options of pasting. I don't think I need this. Let me look. Now this, okay, this is nice. So I just copy, just for the sake of time. So what I did is that I just copy from the other, and then I will go back again. Then now I'm going to copy this. The copy, then paste. I'm going to paste it here. Then what I'm going to do is just to try and make some adjustments. Let me make some adjustments. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Like this. Then we drag my text box up a bit so that I will have enough space. So, then I can also drag my table and adjust it to be exactly at the middle. I think now what I'm going to do is that I have to remove this line, because if you go back to the main table, as you can see, there is nothing here. There is nothing here at all. So let's go back to our design and click on the table. So I just click on the table now. So what I'm going to do is I have to come to this border. Then I'm going to say no border. So there is no border there. So always remember, until when you click on the table, then all this menu here will be out, like table design and layer. So we should have it in mind. Sometimes when we are work on the table, we may find it difficult sometimes, checking through those menu sometimes can be so overwhelming, because if you are not familiar with Microsoft, also this can also give you problem. So always look at the top here. Once you click anything that you insert into the design view, so there is always a menu that's attached to it. So when I click outside there, you can see the menu have just disappeared. So the menu have disappeared. So what we are going to do now, let's go to the text box. Then and double click also the text box. Then we also go to the shape outline. Then we say new line. Then we come here also, double click on the table. Then shape outline. We also say new line. So as you can see, we have completely erased those lines. I think I just need to adjust this right up here by going to home. Let me just increase the number. I think to 10. 10 is okay. And then I bring it down. And also, let me also increase this number also to 10. And I think let's leave it at 11. Let's also increase this one. Sorry. Let's increase this one also to 11. I think it's okay in this form. So as you can see, let's go back to the main design. So this is what I just did now. There are so many ways, in achieving this. There are so many ways you can do it in so many ways. I think for the work to be easier for you, that is why you have to use that is why you have to use table a lot. Although it depends on the design in which you are doing, because we are trying to create a kind of invoice, and we need a table a lot. So apart from that, if I'm doing another design that has no relate with table or invoice, then I'm going to do it in a different way. But the only thing is that the text box, is always important, because if you want to put a kind of write up in a particular angle, sometimes it's very difficult for you to do that. But through the text box, it's draggable. The text box is draggable, so you can put it wherever you want it to be. So you can see, but also here there is a column. There is a column here. There is a column here. So let's go back and put the color in our design view. So let me go back. So this is our design view. So I'm going to give a different color to this. I think I should just reduce this back to 10. I think the 10 is okay because of space. Let me just reduce it back to 10. 10 is okay. If there is anything, we can also adjust. So as I've said before, now let's go to the color side. So we see these are the different colors that we have on it's called colorbook.co. So for those people who always design, so you can always come here, to select a color. So you should also understand that, we have 4 color layouts here. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. So all this color matches together. So for example, if you are designing anything, so you should consider not picking one color from here and go to the other one. No. So what this site is trying to tell us is that when you are designing, you should look out for these 4 colors, which matches each other. So if you want to use this, you can go ahead. If you want to use this one, you can go ahead. Either you need 2 colors from it, or 3 colors, or the entire color. So what this site is trying to show us that this color, this four layer, matches together. This four layer, they matches together. So it depends on you exactly what you wanted to use. So now let's look for a good color. Here there are thousands of them. Here are many of them. There are many of them. There are many of them. Many of them. Let's go back to the top. Let's go back to the top. I think I'm going to prefer this, although we are not using it because we are going to use our own color. So I prefer this. So I'm going to click on it. So it's going to appear this way for me. So what I'm going to do is to pick this number. So once I've picked the number, then I will go back to the design view. Then I'm going to say more color, custom. Then I'm going to erase this and insert my own color there. I'm going to click. So you can see it has changed the color for us. And I think let me look for another color apart from this. Let me look for similar color. So, I think for the sake of this tutorial, so let's use this. Let's try this. Let's try this. So I'm going to pick this color in my zone, my design view. I'm going to highlight all this. Then I see more color. So you have changed it. So I'm going to also use the same color on this. So we have just achieved the color now. So I'm going to go back to this place. Back here. Then I'm going to insert the table. So before we insert the table, let's go and try to calculate how many tables are there. So the first one, we see 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have 4 columns. Then we have 4 columns, then 2 rows. So let's do that by inserting the 4 column first. Let's go to our table. Insert table. We have 4 columns. And then 2 rows. Okay. Let's also adjust the table. Table. Adjust it. And you can drag it also. Just drag it. So the table we just conclude on achieving this now. Just conclude on this now. So now what we are going to do now is to look for the color. Let's look for the color. Let's now go back to the site and also pick let's pick something like this. All right, and go back to my table. We don't need to color everything. All what we need to do is just to come to this. Let's look exactly how the table look in the other one. So exactly this is how it looks. So let's first of all like this. Let's try this method. Let's shift it a bit. Let's go for the second table. Let's calculate the second table, which is this one at the down here. We also have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 columns. Then how many rows? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 12. No, let's calculate it from this side. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have 14. But if you calculate it from this side, we have that is 3 minus 14 here. So we have 11 here. So how can we, achieve this? So let's go and insert first. That is 4 columns, then 14 rows. Let's insert it on our table. So let's insert it. Insert table. Insert table. So I'm going to say 4 columns, then 14 rows. So just inserted it. 4 columns, 14 rows. So let me drag the table so that it can be in the same line with the first one. Okay. This is how the table is there. Now that we have, because don't forget that we have 3 extra here. So what we need to do is to completely, erase this column that are here. We completely, erase them. So for us to do that, what we need to do is to go to insert. Okay. Once we go to insert, let's click under the table. Then we click on draw table. Okay. So it appears in this form. So we have design, a table design, then we have table layout. Okay. So notice we have table design and table layout. So what I'm going to do is to come here to click to pick the eraser. So once I click on this eraser, so there are tables I need to erase. So I will start from here. I'm going to erase it. Okay. I'm going to erase this. Erase this. Come on. Erase this. Erase this. So I've just erased those line right there. Then I click inside so that I can have my. So as you can see, I've just erased those. Now, so let me go back to see if truly I've achieved. So what I want. So as you can see, I've just achieved what I want now. So I've tried to erase the other table. So let me go back. Then I'm going to give this a color by going back to a color. Let's pick it. And come to it. Just got my color now. Then I will also move to the top here. Let me also select a color that looks similar to that, and you can also achieve this. I'm going to this way. Have my table in bits to be in this same line. So as you can see that, let me adjust this bit up. Okay. Let's look at our main table here. So now I'm going to put up this writing. I'm going to copy. I'm going to copy it and copy and go back to our, let's look insert. Okay. Let's come here like this. Let's click for text. So I'm going to drag this text box and drag it a bit down. Drag it a bit. It's draggable. Then I clean inside. Then I'm going to paste what I just copied now. Yeah. Now let me erase the line by going to shape and no line. I'm going to erase that. Then the other one, which is this, I'm going to copy it also. Go back to the text box. So as you can see, there is a line here in this particular place. So what I'm going to do is to take the last one. Thank you, which is this. I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to paste it here. So the last one, I'm going to go to insert. Insert. Then I will look for shape. And I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw a line. Okay. And then I will make it at least like this shape is okay. This one. So I'm going to put it in the front. What I'm going to do now is to go back to the same. I think this one is having a different color. Let's go back to the color, pick this, return back, and click on more color, custom. Okay. So we just change that color now. See. So these are different, type of table in case if you want to, change the color of your table, you can come to, any of these uh, table. Let's try this first. This is not what we want. So in case if you are working, for example, you find it in this way, you can always go back by this arrow here. You can switch it back. So it's possible. For something, let's check this out. Let's look for this. The color. The color of the table. So this is how we can achieve whatever the design, because we are almost, let me say, when you go to, apart from the main color inside, apart from the main color, then this top here, I think we achieved the color, and the other one, let's leave it that way. So this is how we can easily achieve those color. Design, by going around, and compared to the one of last week, that one is a bit complicated. So, but this one, I think, is a simple way, of designing a table. So the other time, I told you that our work must be rhyme. It must be rhyme with our sorry, let's drag it a bit back. Let's back a bit. So this is how I will make my work in the same line. Get it? So I have to drag this also, so that our work will just be in the same line. Not that this one will be in one sense. So it should just be, because once you print it out, it makes our work look so nice. So we should try to justify whatever we are trying to do. So this is a very simple table that we designed tonight. So I'm still going to give you people assignment also. I'm going to post this table on the WhatsApp group. So the video is there, because everything here is on record. So the video is there. So for those of you who have laptop and your mobile, you can always on your mobile and try to work with it. So you can play the video, forward it, rewind, in case you are not getting, you did not get anything from the video. So all what you need to do is just rewind this thing, you forward it, and you roll it back in. So this can really, help us in our learning. It can really, help us in learning. So for those of us who have questions, you can just unmute yourself and you ask any question that you want to ask. And I believe that after 2 lessons now, we can, that is from Microsoft Word now. And let me just say 3 lessons. Then you can be able to move to the PowerPoint or the Excel. So in case if anybody have any question, please, you can just let me know, so that in any area in which you are having doubts, so that I can just clear your mind. So any question? I can see somebody. Okay. So it's like most of you get it right. So is there any question? So just try to unmute yourself. Okay, I see Juliet. Super. Okay, just unmute yourself and ask your question.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, good evening. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity, sir.
Okay.
Please, my question is, this table, after creating the table, and then giving it the design color that we want.
Okay.
Is it a must that we must clean off the lines, or the lines can be there?
No, because it depends on what you are. For example, if you are being given a design, for example, to design a table, it depends on the design. So if you go back to our main design, you can see that this table here have this type of design. So there are columns and rows here. So it has to be enriched through, through the what they call it, the table
eraser.
shape. Yeah, eraser. So you have to be, so it depends on the table. It depends on the table. Sometimes not all the table, so it depends.
Okay, sir. All right. Thank you so much, sir. God bless you.
Okay. Okay. Any other question?
Hello, good evening, bros.
Good evening,
Which
sir.
of the menu we can find the eraser?
You see, when you, for example, now, let me say at this top here, okay, you wanted to work at the table at the top here. So once you double click it, okay, once you double click the table, okay, are you getting me? Are you there?
Yeah.
So once you
Yeah.
so once you double click it, you should always notice at the top here, table design and table layout will be out.
Yes.
Okay. For example, if I click out of it, let me just say I click somewhere else, it's going to disappear. You will not see it again. Okay. But once I click on that table, okay, it brings out these two. That is design table and the table layout.
Design table. Okay.
Yeah. So now it's now for me to pick any of the tools that I want to use under the submenu here, just for me to pick. For example, maybe I want to, let me just say, okay, I want to, draw a table. Again, I've picked draw a table. So I can easily come here and begin to drag table. I can draw a table. Okay. I can draw a table like this. Okay. Yeah, I can draw a table. It depends. You understand? So I can draw a table like this. So it depends on what I wanted to to do. Yeah.
Draw a table and I can see the eraser there.
Yes, exactly. You can see the eraser. I said it the other time that for those of you, try and download 2013 from upward. It's very easy for you because this the old version of Microsoft Word, which is 2010, 2007. There is no any update.
My table here is 2010.
Okay, so there is no much update. But then, so
that's why I'm finding it difficult to look for the eraser.
I think it should be there. It should be there. It should be there. But the only thing is that Microsoft Word, once they update their program, most of this thing, you can't find them in exactly place. You have to look for it. You have to look for it.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Any other question? Any other question?
Sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to ask. There's a place where you went to search for a color, for colors and the numbers of the colors.
Okay.
Is it a separate site?
Yes, it's a separate site.
Place?
It's called colorgroup.co. I think it belongs to Google.
Okay.
Yeah, it belongs to Google. I'm going to post the link here on the WhatsApp group so that anytime you wanted to search for colors, then you can go there.
All right, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay.
Any other question before we call it a day? I think we all get it right. So this video also shot immediately after the Zoom meeting. The video will be.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Please, our assignment is going to be similar to this or something else?
Yeah, it's going to be similar to this, just exactly the way
Okay.
it is. Because for those of you who really did that one, really, you people try. And that one is even though more complicated. This one is very simple and straight. So this assignment is for everybody. Although that one, the last one, is only about 4 or 5 people that posted the so I'm still expecting from other people also they should try.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Post the assignment.
It will be posted on our platform.
Yes, it's going to be posted on the platform.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So, any other question again? So before we call it a day today.
Hello. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you?
Yeah, fine. This is Alex.
Yes. How are you?
And I'm fine. I came in late.
Okay.
But anyway, I think I'm getting it. But unfortunately, I have to give my laptop to Ola to work on it for me because of I told you last time everything of mine is obsolete.
Okay.
So I have to renew everything. So today I gave it to Ola and he promised to bring it to me next week. I hope with that I can still continue.
Okay. No
I know that I understand, but understanding just like this is not. It looks easy, but if you come to the practical, there we start facing some difficulties. But I hope that it is. So thank you very much.
Okay.
For
no problem. The video is there. The video is there.
Yeah.
Anytime, anybody can go back and watch the replay.
Okay.
So
I want to say something too. Last time I think I've seen that you put something on the platform that somebody has tried to copy somebody's work. I wanted to see some of the members they post their work.
Okay.
So I wanted to see one of them out, even 2 of them, which is not getting opened. So I was manipulating it. It's something that I sent it back to the group again. I don't know if because of that somebody was trying to say that. I don't know if that is the case. That it's not that I'm trying to copy. I don't know if it's something else, but if it's that, it's only that I want to see the work, which is it's telling me my computer is my phone is telling me that I cannot open it, but I am trying to manipulate the to see if I can open it. Maybe by doing that, I send it back to the group again. I don't know if that is the case. That's the reason. If that is the case,
never mind.
It's a mistake. It's a mistake.
Never mind. It's okay. Never mind. It's okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, every one of you, for coming tonight. So hopefully tomorrow also at the same time, God willing, so I will get you. I'm going to notify you guys. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
For joining.
Peace of the Lord be with you.
Yeah. Thank you. God bless you all. So
thank you so much, sir.
Have a very good night.
Good evening, everybody.
Have a good night, sir.
Aloha.
Thank you so much.